Hi again. We're going to look at some gold coins for a change. I'm trying to get a collection here with a nice looking gold coin from the beginning, when they started making them back in about 600s BC, to the present. As you can imagine, some of the really old ones are not easy to fill in. So my collection so far starts in the 400s AD, and we've got Theodosius the Great. And this is a tremisses, which just means it's like a third of a solidus, which was the normal gold coin. Only 1.5 grams. I believe this is pretty close to pure gold, but I haven't seen any actual information about these being tested. Let's see how close we can get. So that's nice. They say he's got a wavy flan. What can you do? Got this on eBay about 10 years ago. Just had it sent into NGC this year. And so I was happy because, you know, on eBay, you expect there to be something wrong or it's not that good. It's kind of a dumping ground. Harlan Burke's kid told me that. He said eBay is a dumping ground. And it's a good place to get a start, though. And it's a good place to dump. So even though it's stuck in this plastic, you can get a pretty nice view. Another one I got on eBay about 10 years ago, and this is Honorius. He also is counting for the 400s. Can he count for the 300s instead? He starts out in the 300s. We don't know when this actual coin is from. This is the solidus. Solid. And choice AU, but edge marks. Still, for eBay, you know. Just got it sent in this year, and I was pleasantly surprised. It's not a trashy coin. It looks nice. So on the back, I believe this is considered ironic. This is supposed to show the emperor stomping down, stepping on a barbarian, when in fact he was being stomped on. It's under Honorius that Rome gets sacked, after trying to bribe their way out of getting sacked with a huge pile of gold, tons and tons of gold. And then they just get sacked a couple years later anyway. Honorius's watch, so not good. Same one, maybe a different mint. Just got this one this year from Brun Rasmussen in Denmark, and then I sent it in. A little bit fresher. He looks more like an alien, but as far as the quality of the coin, it's in better condition. And so what they call it, mint state 5 and 4. So this is, they say Rome. You'll notice this one, sirmium. And look at, there really is a mint mark. So it's just like a US coin, just like San Francisco. Look at that. There's the S, sirmium. Excuse me. Check this one out. Reverse. That's a detailed reverse. R, Rome. Rome. So they, at this point, we're using mint marks that we can understand. Kanab. So look at that. That's a nice, I think that's why this coin was more popular than the other one from eBay, because you can really see the detail here. Look at Honorius, that punk kid, stepping on the crazy beard barbarian. Victory, handed him a little wreath. He's the man. Actually, I believe he spent his life, his reign, hiding out, mostly up in Ravenna or somewhere around there. All right, so that was the 300s, the 400s, 500s. Look at this, now we got the 500s. And now the coins look like your kid made them. Who's this? Maurice Tiberius, and of course he's one of the guys who just sort of showed up, military guy. cleaned out maybe the successor of Justinian. I think this is all taking place after Justinian's already been through. Choice MS, they say, 5 and 5. Guess where this is from? It's from eBay, about 10 years ago. These are just really common, so it's not a very valuable thing, actually, even though it has such a nice-looking grade label. And, you know, just my luck, the coin that's so perfectly preserved, there's not so much to preserve. You can really see this guy, you know, just the subtle relief. It's kind of like the face of a, dare I say, Mediterranean or North African type person. And on the back, you got your little X-Files alien with the globus and the cross. Kanab. So there must have been just some huge mega pile of these found, or a few mega piles, because they're not hard to get like that, I don't think. This one, also from eBay, many years ago, just sent it in. They called it Mid-State 2. Clipped. Look at that, you see that? I tapped the coin with my thumb. And that's what I've been doing to focus on the phone surface. What happens to our brains when we use things? So this is the 600s. We got the 500s, I got the 400s, I got the 300s, I got the 600s. It's my understanding these should be just solid chunks of gold. But maybe I should send a couple of them in. Find out. So there they are. And look, you know, there's again, not a lot to look at. Not a lot of artwork going into these. You compare these to those silver denarii I was showing you from hundreds of years before during the Republic. Or even just go back to the, you know, the first two, the Honorius and Theodosius.